All right, next I'm gonna do a couple of examples. I'm gonna do number 7. So this is find a positive and a negative coterminal angle for each given angle. So I'm given 29 pi over 12. This is big. Goes around a few times. And you have to remember that one full rotation in radians, one full rotation is 2 pi. And since this is big, I'm going to subtract 2 pi from it and see what I get. So this is 29 pi over 12 minus, if I get a common denominator of 12, this is going to be 24 pi. So 29 pi minus 24 pi is 5 pi over 12. So there's one example of a positive reference angle. Coterminal angle. We can go down again, so this is a positive one. If I subtract 2 pi again, and I get, so here's one, I should do that. 5 pi over 12 minus, again, 24 pi over 12 gives me negative 19 pi over 12. Okay, so that's number 7. You're going to do the same thing for number 8. Except this time for number 8, you're given 4 pi over 9. This time you're going to add 2 pi to it, and you're also going to subtract 2 pi from it to get your coterminal angles. All right, number 9, and then there's always the option, you could always convert it into degrees, figure it out, and then convert it back into radians. It just takes extra time is all. Okay, so let's look at, so that was number 7. Number 9, we have 495 degrees. And that is bigger, that's going around a couple times. So if I subtract 360 from it, I get 135 degrees. So there's one, there's my positive. And if I subtract 360 again, I get negative 225 degrees. Okay, and number 10, 284 degrees, you're going to add 360, and you're going to subtract 360. So you get your positive coterminal angle and your negative coterminal angle. All right. Reference angles, these are number 11 through 14. I know these have been tricky. So number 11, we are given 130 degrees, and it's nice that they give you so 130 degrees, which means my reference angle is right here. So what is it, what's left? I've got 130 plus something is gonna give me 180. So I can do 180 minus 130 is 50 degrees. Okay, number 12, we've got negative 170 degrees, which is right here. My reference angle, right here. So if this is 170 and I'm trying to get to 180, then that means I've got 10 degrees left to go. And then they've got the ones that are a little bit harder here. Number 13, we've got negative 34 pi over 9. And they give us the picture. Looks like they're going around a couple times. Looks like a snail. So if I were you, what I would do to find the reference angle is I would find the coterminal angle first. Maybe you could eyeball it, okay, but for me personally, I just think it's easier to find the coterminal. So if I add 2 pi to this. It looks like I'm going to have to do 2 pi twice. So to 4 pi, because of how many times it's going around, I end up with negative 34 pi over 9 plus 4 pi. I get a common denominator, which is 9, and 9 times 4 is 36 pi. 36 minus 3, I'm sorry, 30, this is supposed to be 34. Oy, that would have been interesting. 36 minus 34 is 2/9 pi, or 2 pi over 9. Okay, that is my coterminal angle right here. And that, my reference angle, actually goes up to 2/9 pi. Okay, so whatever your coterminal angle is right here, your reference angle is going to be that. So this is 2 pi over 9. Number 14. Number 14, they give you 200 degrees. That one's a little bit easier. You're going to need to backtrack a little bit to get to the x-axis the quickest. And this is 180, so 200 minus 180 is 20 degrees. All right, converting, number 15, converting radian measures into degrees. Hopefully this part is easy for you. Number 15, we have negative pi over 6. To convert it into degrees, we put our degrees on top, radians on the bottom. This gives us 180, negative 180 over 6, which is negative 30 degrees. Okay, number 16. Pi, 11 pi over 3. That's a lot of pi. Okay, that's almost 4, that's almost, if it was 12, it would be 4 pi. So that's almost 2 times around. Okay, I want it in degrees, so I put the degrees on top, put the pi on the bottom, and this gives me, it ends up giving me 660 degrees. All right, converting each degree measure into radians. Okay, I'm just going to do 17. 225 degrees. Okay, I want it in radians, so radians are going to come here. Over 180 degrees, this turns out to be 5 pi over 4. And number 18, the answer to number 18 is negative 19 pi over 12. All right, I will go on in the next video.